Open session, and we are moving on to the city manager's report.
There's only two things here that we haven't discussed, and one of them is that I noticed on Facebook there was some inquiries about the lot over there across the corner and making it a city garden and what all to do with it. So I've contacted a tuck point specialist to look at the wall. He's already told me that he believes that part of that wall needs to come down immediately because it's dangerous. But we don't own the lot. Certain amount of liability there, you know, if we keep turning our head. But he's going to give me an estimate on what it would take to remove the portion of the old bank building that you see that faces the sidewalk out there. And then possibly peeling part of that old brick off, building some type of a cap on it. He thinks a lot of that brick would probably come off of there and seal that wall up. You know, I haven't gotten to it yet. Sandy's been busy. She's got a file around here on the owner or the law firm that has that since it's gone into receivership. So I'm going to investigate that and find out what that price is and see if you folks would be interested in doing anything with that. The only other thing that I had after that was, I don't know if you've noticed yet, the kind folks at MediaCom sent us a notice that your individual cable rates at home are going up, and depending on what plan you have, your cable rates will go up anywhere from $2 a month to $4.06 a month due to their working on their system here and in making their system a little bit better. So that's going on too. That's the only two things that I have.
Any question to the city manager and his report? Other non-agenda items and other business?
We talked about the right-of-way earlier, and that the trees are not responsible, the responsibility of the city. If the people take care of the trees and cut them down, for instance, that need to be cut down, or what have you, what's the chance of them getting hauled away sooner than just end of the month? And end of the month when they pick up brush?
Are you asking about the city making a special pickup? That would be as scheduling allows. You know, that's why we've set the one date up to do it on a specific date, and that way that date's open. I guess it would just depend on how much brush was there, Pat, because they have to put the box on, put the chipper up, so, you know, they're gonna take an hour, hour and a half to put it on and take it off. There's that time lost just for one. I don't know, it would be determined that
They called City Hall, they could at least make us aware of it, correct?
to make an inquiry, right?
Pat, I think you're asking specifically if someone cuts a tree down.
If they take it out, cut the tree down, instead of having it sit in front of their.
I thought the city had said they wouldn't, if someone cuts down a tree, they're not gonna pick it up. They would only pick up like limbs and stuff.
Well, we're not going to haul the tree away. I mean, I don't know how far you want to go.
Well, I guess that's the confrontation I'm having it, because you got people that's responsible for trees that's in the city right away, but they can't get rid of it.
Then they should hire a contractor to take the tree down, because the contractor will haul the material away. If they're gonna take it down, if they're gonna cut the tree down themselves to save money, then they shouldn't
Well,
dump their.
I don't know, I guess I find it a problem I always have, even before I was up here, that would be the citizens' problem when it's not on their land.
Technically, that tree's ours.
The trees are.
And technically, they shouldn't cut it down without coming and getting permission.
If the tree's dead, is the city gonna take care of it?
If we have to, we would have to. But now there's some trees cut in your neck of the woods, and people did not come and get permission to cut those trees down.
Why do they need to get permission if it's, the city's not gonna take care of it?
They didn't come and ask if we would take care of it. No one contacted the city that I know of, because I went to the guy who cut the trees after the trees were laying on the ground. He said, I didn't know we had to contact the city. So I told him, from now on, contact the city.
I'm lost on that. They're not gonna be responsible for it, but yeah, we gotta talk to us, the city, to see if we can do something to it.
I think, what I heard, and correct me if I'm wrong, is that technically, because the city owns the land, technically, the city owns the tree. If a homeowner feels that the tree on the city property needs to be cut down, that they need to contact the city, and I would recommend they contact the city manager or the city mayor, and let them know that they have a question and a concern about a tree on city property in front of their house, that they think it needs to be cut down because there's a safety concern.
I in turn would get a hold of an arborist, have it looked at before a tree's cut down.
Okay, I just had a couple people, and I don't know who you're talking about, but I had a couple people that's asked me about it. And, because I know the ones just south of mine need to be taken care of, because they're broken at the top. So, but I've always been told that that's not the city's responsibility, but,
I've heard that over the years too.
so, that's why I didn't know which.
You're gonna be bombarded now, look out.
Other non-agenda items, other business?
Pat will never be a tree city, will he?
I love trees, but I just don't like some different companies.
Never took you for a tree hugger.
I won't hug it.
You will inform all the groups, of course, Hux is here, Representative Hux is here, but we'll need to reach out to Casey's. I don't know of any other, Class B, Class C, because Neiman closes at 9 anyway, so.
Well, the Farm City Market closes at 10.
But Neiman's did too, I was just making
Oh,
that
okay.
point. And Farmer City Market. You'll reach out to Casey's as
Yes.
well, tell them the time change, because as of, even as of next Sunday, they'll be in violation if they sell it past 9 o'clock. Soccer field, South Park soccer field, I know that we were in open discussion about possibly raising the field. I was out there with the cleanup this last week, and the coach expressed a little concern that we're running out of time. Are we gonna be able to?
Well, for the current budget year that we're in,
Okay.
we ran out of money.
Okay, so we're out of money.
Now, in the new budget year, it would be more of a reality.
All right,
But if you remember correct, that we went ahead and we pledged the money
Yes.
towards Kiwanis as a jump start to get that going.
got it.
The last I knew, in order to make the soccer fields better, they needed $8,000.
All right.
What the estimate was, and it's not there.
Funds are not there. We need to probably contact them and let them know then.
We'll be in a new budget year here in about 2 weeks.
Okay.
And now we're in rain season, so you can't go out there and do anything.
Well,
I'll get a hold of Marty.
Very good. And I mean, if it's possible that we can still have it done this year before the item, when is it, the summer? It'd be the summer, wouldn't it? When does soccer season start?
Fall.
Fall? Oh, okay. So maybe in the next 2 weeks, we still have a window of opportunity there. Just a public announcement that on May 13th, between 6 p.m. and 7:30 here at City Hall, we'll have an open house between, I open it up first to the mayor and any city officials that would like to attend, and the public. So it'll be May 13th, 6 p.m. to 7:30. And we would, if there's gonna be more than one council person there, we need to make that a special meeting. And I know that you said that you were gonna be there, so Pat, I would recommend that you be there too, if possible, that way. And then open it up, of course, to the other council persons as well. Any other non-agenda items, other business? That's 6 o'clock, May 13th. You got about a month.
Yeah, let me think, I had something to say here. Anybody else?
Are there any other not?
I forget what it was, I'll remember it later and send an email.
If there are no other non-agenda items or non-business, we would entertain a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion to adjourn.
second.
Call it?
Con,
Yes.
Monahan,
Yes.
Pearl,
Yes.
Jenkins,
Yes.
motion carried.
And